This lesson is Solve Absolute Value Inequality Part 4. So here I have another example. Again, before you can drop the absolute value, there should be nothing here and there should be nothing here as well. Okay, so first thing we need to do is get rid of this 4. So subtract 4 both sides. The reason why we subtract, because this is positive. Okay, if this was negative, then you will add. Okay, so be very careful. So subtract 4 both sides, and that gives me -5. Next, I still have a negative here. So pretend that there's an invisible 1. Pretend that there's an invisible 1 right here. So we need to divide by -1. So divide by -1 to both sides, and that goes away. And this gives me +5. Since I'm dividing by negative, this symbol is switch. Okay, so one more time. As you can see, there's nothing here except a negative. So imagine that there's a 1 right here, so we divide by -1. Okay, next, as you can see, again, there should be nothing right here where I am circling, and there should be nothing here as well. One more time, there should be nothing here and there should be nothing here. Then I can drop the absolute value. Okay, so bring down the 2x, -7, +5. Absolute value have a right side and a positive. A right side and a left side. So right side is positive, left side should be negative. Okay, make sure the arrow should be in the same direction. One more time, absolute value has a right side and a left side. Right side +5, left side -5. Okay, make sure the arrows are in the same direction. Okay, so let's solve the middle part. So we want to isolate the middle. So add 7 to left and to the right. Add 7 to the left and to the right. That gives me +2, -2x, +12. Next, I want to get x by itself, so divide by -2 to the left and the right. So that gives me -1, gives me -6. However, I'm dividing by negative. This symbol is switch. This symbol is also switch. Okay, this is completely done. We no longer need to solve because the variable is by itself. Okay, right here, this is by itself. I'm going to take this line right here, this part right here, I'm going to bring it up. Okay, so I'm going to separate right side and left side. So this part right here where I am circling, that is the right side. So right side, stay. This part right here where I am circling, right here, that is the left side. So left, you will flip completely. Okay, so one more time. Right side, stay. Left side right here, flip completely. Okay. Now after that, use these two answers to graph. Make sure put 0 in to identify left side and right side to separate left and right. Left is for negative, right is for positive. So here I have -1 close right, -1 close right. Right here I have -6 close left, -6 close left. That's my graph. Okay. Next, I need to write interval notations. Okay. So arrow, infinity. Arrow represent infinity because it's on the left, it has a negative. Infinity always open. Next, comma, -6, bracket. -6, bracket. Okay. So let me put that -6 there. The negative. So -6, bracket, -6, bracket. There's a gap, use a U. If there's a gap, use a U. Next, -1, bracket, -1, bracket, comma, arrow, infinity, and then parentheses. Okay, so be very careful when you solve absolute value inequalities, especially the negatives. Be very careful with those negatives.